there, picture this. You're in a restaurant, you're eating dinner with your friends and family, but while you're enjoying yourself, a loud child is yelling out satanic or ritual noises to help drag attention to itself. You get annoyed for a bit, but all is said and done when you hear that the kid ran around and hit his head up on the table. You had a good laugh and continued on with your dinner. Now Disney took that very hilarious concept, dragged it out to an hour and a half, and made it very depressing. That was my best idea to drag you all to watch this video, because we're going to talk about Chicken Little. Hello everyone, my name is Nando. I make a video every single week, and folks, I'm sick and this movie sucks. Like, I know nostalgic people are going to come at me defending this movie and all, but to defend myself in this, I just gotta say, yeah, this movie still sucks. It is so negative and mean-spirited that I just felt so uncomfortable watching this. So sit down or lay down comfortably so that we can be uncomfortable together. The movie begins with the narrator calling out the cliches of how stories used to start.
Once upon a time. How many times have you heard that to begin a story? Here's how to open a movie. No, I don't think so. It sounds familiar, doesn't it? Oh, no, not the book. How many have seen opening the book before?
You're so casual to say that when calling out how cliche an intro is, while making an example of how cliche your intro is. So the movie really begins with our main character, Chicken Little, who is busy ringing the town hall bell in a panic and warns everyone to run for their lives. Okay, I think we all get the joke here. Rabbits can be quite active in the motion, but my real main question that I have for this scene is, how the hell can that many rabbits fit into one stroller? I think that's more of an interesting case to talk about in this movie than showcasing on how rabbits like to fuck. So Chicken Little starts claiming that the sky is falling but has no real proof of it of what happened, leaving the townspeople and even his own father to not believe in him. And even with it being a year later, the townspeople are still mocking Chicken Little for it. And Chicken Little's dad tries to comfort him with the best advice a father could give.
Remember how I told you it would be better for you just to lay low? It's like a game. Yeah, a game of hide and seek, except the gold is never to be found, ever.
Son, for the better case of your reputation, let's just play a game where we just pretend that you don't exist in this world. It may make life easier for me. I mean you. We also have Chicken Little's friends, Abby and Runt, playing dodgeball together.
Just do what Fish is doing.
You wasted real money on that joke? Chicken Little tells Abby that he wants to plan something to help get the whole town to forget about what he did, but Abby suggests that he should just resolve his issues with his dad. We are just doing things in this movie, eh? Chicken Little will confront his boys about their troublish antics, but it all leads to him being flung onto the window, dropping down and accidentally turning on the fire alarm, which caused the principal to call Chicken's dad to alert him about the problem.
Ever since that sky falling incident, he's been nothing but trouble.
Okay, so the guy who plays the principal in this is Wallace Shawn, and I'd like to take a moment to talk about how recognizable his voice is, and it made me remember some scene that he did where his character was just like, "They're supposed to be our people!" Seriously, like, where is that movie from?
We're supposed to help people.
We're supposed to help our people, starting with our stockholders, Bob. I mean, you were Buck Ace Cluck, our school baseball star. But let's face the facts. Your kid, he's nothing like you at all.
What does that have to do with Chicken Little turning on the fire alarm in the school? He literally created a chaotic environment for the whole school, and your main problem is that he isn't as good as his dad? Where was that a problem? I just feel like the principal just had an itch to insult the child and just decided to do it in front of his own father. Man, everyone in this movie so far just sucks. And the hating continues on as Chicken Little wants to make his dad proud by joining the baseball team, but his dad is all in a panic and tries to direct Chicken Little to do something else.
Just do me one favor, son. Please try not to get your hopes too high.
Holy moly, this dad is just awful. Boo has been advising his son to hide his face from the world and never to have high hopes for anything. My lord, absent fathers do a better job at raising their kids and they're not even there. But Chicken Little decides to go against his neglectful father's wishes and tries out for baseball. But he's never tested on his skills as he's constantly getting benched. But when it's time for the big baseball game, most of the town's team members are injured, so guess who's the only one available for the job?
Up next, Chicken Little.
He's gonna lose the game for us!
Why now?
I've never seen the world more motivated to bully a child for how awful they are than Jacob Sartorius was when he was becoming a popular star. Wow, I just felt so old bringing up a topic that was like 10 years ago. Oh my gosh, the Jacob Sartorius topic was nearly 10 years ago. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, it's about this kid named Jacob Sartorius who was like a popular 12-year-old, mostly known for his videos on Musical.ly, which was like the fetus baby that would become TikTok later on. And then when he got really popular, he was like, yo, let me make a song. And then he made the song and it was kind of terrible. And the whole internet just flamed him for it, which looking back, that was pretty terrible to do. But I will bring up a fond memory that I have of Jacob. We had made an event where he had his fans pay their hard-earned money to watch him sing the ABCs.
C, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z, 1, 2, 3, A, B, C, D, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P.
They really paid for that! 2016, man. Oh my gosh. It was such a special time. Anyways, like, where was I? Oh yeah, Chicken Little. So Chicken Little swings his bat twice but ends up missing both shots of the ball. But on his last try, Chicken Little manages to hit the ball in time, securing his team and the whole town the win, leaving the entire unempathetic crowd to accept him in society again. Even his neglectful father acknowledges his existence for once.
That's my boy out there. That's my boy.
Screw you, he's only a boy when you can fit in with everyone else.
Crack, it's going.
He rounds first, then on to second.
It's high off the wall. Hey,
Yes!
the mighty
Acorns win! The mighty Acorns win!
But as Chicken looks out into a shining star, that shining star lands right at him, revealing to be the same thing he saw from the beginning when it came to believing that the sky was falling. But Chicken decides to hide from his dad and everyone else, but he calls up his friends for help. His friends suggest that Chicken should show this to his dad to prove that he was never crazy in the first place, but Chicken just doesn't want to go through the hassle again. But while that happens, Chicken's friend Fish Out of Water, yes, that's his actual name, presses a button on the object that would end up flying him away from the house and end up getting abducted. They try following the thing that would end up being a camouflaged UFO, revealing to be piloted by these aliens. Our heroes try to save Fish from the ship, but as they do so, they see some drones that make the group depict that the aliens are going to attack Earth. The alien owners find our heroes and chase after them. Abby suggests that they go to ring the bell to alert the citizens of the situation, but with the doors being locked, Chicken suggests that he could get there with the help of just getting a drink. They struggle to get a drink as Ron struggles to have his dollar register with the machine, and he reacts quite maturely for when the machine just doesn't work out for him. Okay, I never stated how maturely. Chicken Little gets the drink to boost himself to the bell as he rings it, allowing the whole town to see what's happening, but as they do so, the aliens escape as the noise is just too much for them. Chicken tries to bring the whole town to see what he's talking about, but their asses are just too slow as the UFOs disappear without a sight.
Let me show you. Ah! Ah!
Ooh, bad throw.
Okay, let me try again.
Honestly, might even be the best line of the whole film. Chicken tries to explain himself, but it doesn't work out, so he tries to ask his dad for support, but man, you gotta be an idiot to hope for that deadbeat father of yours to be actually doing something substantial. As his dad says that he doesn't believe him and turns the crowd to go back home. Chicken's friends try to cheer him up and encourage that he has to talk to his garbage father, but then one of the idiots that accidentally escaped from the ship with him comes to see them, introducing himself as Kirby.
His name is Kirby?
They left him behind?
Darth Vader's Luke's father?
You know, this joke is kind of boring, but it had me kind of thinking, what if there was an actual animal in this universe that played and acted as Darth Vader? I think he'd be a cool rooster. But now the sky seemingly breaks apart to reveal that the town has been hovered with UFOs, creating what seems to be an invasion as the aliens look for Kirby. Which to choose? It goes hand in hand. So Chicken Little finds the courage to confront his cowardly father for how neglectful he's been to him.
I never meant to.
You didn't mean to. You didn't mean to. You didn't mean to. Oh, yes, son. I didn't mean to beg you every single day for a whole year to disappear. No, you got it all wrong. You were just hearing stuff. You are crazy.
Your mom, she was, you know, she was always good with stuff like this.
Oh, I forgot to mention, Chicken's mom is dead. How, you may ask? I don't know. Did you really expect that question to be asked in a Disney film? No! Main characters just have single parents just because.
And I'm sorry if I ever made you feel like that was something you had to earn.
Except for the fact that this movie has shown that this was your direct intention! What are you talking about, Mr. Sir? They make up and,
By the way, I'd like to say I've always found you extremely attractive.
Did I miss something? I don't remember this ever being built up throughout this movie. Wait, hold on, just 1 second.
2 seconds later.
And we're back, folks. Alright, you want to know how many scenes these two had together to justify to the audience that there was just any signs of a built-in romance between these two? Are you ready to see them all? Alright, kids, quick lightning round in 3, 2, 1. That's it, folks. You want to see it again? There we go, bam! Hope you enjoyed me lying to you because there was no actual scene that built up their relationship. So like, nice moment, but like, such a waste of time. The aliens find our heroes with the aliens, so the heroes try to duck and take cover.
Want to play some golf? What do you want? I stink at this. I'm a horrible father. No, I am.
So they reach the top of town hall to give their alien son back to the aliens, but the aliens still blast them all and send them to the UFO, where the father of the alien speaks out.
You were the one that left him behind. That's bad parenting. And I should know.
Alright. You win this round, Mr. Buckclock. And yes, that is his actual last name. So the alien son helps explain to his parents about everything, which convinces the parents to bring everything from the town back to normal. All except for one of the bullies named Foxy, who has her memories completely rewired.
No worries, we can put her back the way she was.
No! She's perfect.
Lollipop, lollipop.
Okay, hold up. Alright, stop.
Collaborate and listen.
Yes, she was a big bully to them throughout the whole movie, but you must remember that she has a family to go home to that won't realize that their real daughter's brain isn't here with them anymore. They practically don't have their real child anymore. Okay, maybe that was a bit too dark to unleash to the world, but like, I still have a point.
I like to see the movie they make about you now.
I just hope they stay true to what really happened.
Oh, son, these people are from Hollywood. The one thing they will never do is mess with a good story.
The irony that Disney made this movie.
Whoops! Darling, look at the time. We better get a move on.
How do you want your audience to react to this? So they show a preview of the new Chicken Little movie, and the guy who voices Chicken Little is freaking Adam freaking West.
Commander Little, no!
Please, call me Ace. I never intended to bring you into this. Abby.
No joke, this should have been a real movie. Not whatever the hell we got for almost an hour and a half. And that was Chicken Little. And my gosh, how can this film leave any child happy? It's such a negative film. Everyone is just so negative. Everyone is just such a douchebag to this little child. The jokes barely land in this film, and the same goes for the message of this movie. What was the message of this movie? I don't know. Believe in yourself when others don't. But the thing is, for the attitude that Chicken Little got throughout this movie, if I was him, I would have to believe for myself that I should just move from this town. I really didn't know why I enjoyed this film as a kid. I must have lacked real taste. Follow on my socials, like, share, and subscribe as we're trying to get to 70 subs by the end of... Let's just get to 70 subs, really. See you all later. Goodbye.